Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to our Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the General Electric, model number 7-2865, and I'll perform a daytime medium wave band scan. This radio is really interesting. We'll go over features, we'll do a little size comparison, then we'll start cruising the daytime band. So originally this was donated by Chuck. A really cool radio. The biggest thing about this radio is it has LED tuning. You'll get to see that in action if you haven't seen the review. Just an awesome classic radio. So let's look at features. Left hand side here you can see there's three colors. Kind of interesting way they did this. Kind of a duller gray, a black, and a silver front. Earphone jack, a 6-volt DC input there. Not bad. Up here we have our dial, FM, 88 to 108, AM, showing 550 to 1600, probably 530 to 1620. We have our speaker here, General Electric. We have sliding switches. We have AM and then FM with AFC. And here it's this multi-LED tuning system. Awesome. I love this radio for that. Loudness gives you a little bit of bass. And of course we have turning the radio on and off. On the side here we have volume slider and a tone control slider. Right hand side you can see the different colored plastics they used. And here's the tuning wheel, which is chrome. Kind of nice. Got a little wrist strap, carry strap on top here. Our antenna. Flip the radio around. It's in profile if you noticed. On the back we have our model number, made in Hong Kong. I'm thinking this radio was made in the early 80s. And then behind this battery compartment, it's kind of a cool door. There's 4 AA batteries. I was going to use my rechargeables, but they're a little bit too big, so this door wouldn't close. So I had to use some alkalines. I use these AC Delcos. Pretty good batteries, actually recommended by Chuck. He uses them in all his radios. And there's like a 100 pack for like $19 on Amazon. It was a pretty good deal. Close this up. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a little size comparison. Then we'll turn this radio on and do a daytime band scan, which I've never done. So we'll see how it works out. So first we have CC pocket. There you go. So you can see this radio is not too big. You know, it's perfect size. I like this profile size, like book size. I like that. Current time is 11:01 a.m. Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois, for those who need to know. Next we have CC Skywave, which I'll use as a frequency checker to find out where I'm at on the dial if I get lost. Sometimes I do. You can, sometimes in analog. Shooting a video, I want to find where I'm at. Similar time there. Okay, and then we have Iron Man. Deck of cards. He's the man with the master plan. He loves GEs when he can. He's Iron Man. Alright. Iron Man, he rocks. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this on, and here we can hear today. So, on switch. Cool thing is, these LEDs, they're green, and then when it turns red, you're in tune. If it's a solid signal. So we'll go ahead and start tuning. Turn this up a little bit.
Bring this up when Buster joins me a little bit later in the program. But congratulations to Rob Manfred and the entire crew at Major League Baseball, and a polite...
I said loudness. It sounds pretty good.
For Gary Bettman and all of the crew at the National Hockey League. The NHL became the first sport to get you to the finish line, the first team sport in this country.
So this is 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. Always kind of a faint signal. I'm going to bring the loop in. I got a Turk Advantage right here. Turk. I'm going to put it perpendicular to the radio. See if I can't clarify the signal or get a big boost to show that to turn red. Let's find out. There we go. Gave it enough gain.
Cole tonight. One of the best pitching matchups you could ever possibly imagine. Would I have guessed we were going to get here? No, I would have guessed we would not. So there is cause for optimism.
Cool. That was cool to see it in action.
What they went through, you positive test, you quarantine where you have to, you contact trace, and you come back when you...
counselors today. Your call is completely anonymous. Remember, the bankruptcy court has set November 16, 2020 as the deadline for abuse survivors.
Here's 560 WIND, Chicago, Illinois.
2199. That's 800-760-2199.
Through diplomacy. For NPR News, I'm Joanna Kakissis in Athens.
I'm Lakshmi Singh, NPR News.
Support for NPR comes from NPR stations. Other contributors include C3. C3.ai software enables organizations to use...
This is 580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois. It's about 150 miles away.
Learn more at C3.ai.
Looping?
Welcome to the 21st. I'm Brian Mackey. Last weekend, we learned of President Trump's pick to replace the late Supreme Court Justice Ruth
There you go.
Bader
Get some good game.
He selected
Love that pass to loop.
Todderbert, who serves on
This
the US
radio
Court
is
of
awesome,
Appeals
too.
For the 7th Circuit in
Let's keep tuning.
Thank you for joining us, America. We're glad you're here.
I think this is 590.
825-5225. You know, the easiest thing about doing this show is the answers are always the same. You guys riding around in your car, you already know what I'm going to say. If you listen to the show for
Okay, yeah, 590. This is WKZO.
and why are the answers always the same?
Kalamazoo, Michigan. This is about 140 miles away.
Nuanced concepts. They're based on principles. Principle is the law.
800-960-1575.
Okay, 600 WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. If you're wondering if I started too early with my band scan, 11 a.m. is pretty decent. Sun's been up about 5 hours. Sun up was about 6 a.m. And sundown's about 6 p.m. to give you an idea. So, yeah, I think we're right towards the middle of the day. So this is 600 WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It's about 175 miles away.
Better now. They might be seeing each other in this year's playoffs and go head-to-head for many years.
While 94 inbound Layton Avenue to downtown is a 7-minute trip.
Traffic is sponsored by TaybackAttorneys.com. Heard at work? Call Tayback.
Here's 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Eligible for compensation benefits, including lost wages, coverage of medical bills, or cash settlement. Call Tayback for the payback. TaybackAttorneys.com.
Music there is 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois. I forget the distance on this station, but usually Hispanic music.
Canciones y compositores que hacen posible este programa. Estas son las inmortales de la poderosa consentimiento mexicano. Ya son las 12:07.
Changes the distances that need to be closed, or whether or not a defensive back might cheat up a little bit, or a linebacker maybe like, you know what, I'm going to dare you to drop it over my head, and I'm not going to be as worried about that. The threat of it changes everything.
Yeah, loudness sounds really good.
How game planning and play calling might be a little different.
So 670 The Score, WSCR, Chicago, Illinois, home of the Cubs.
Will execute better. You know, the interception in the ball game, which I think was sort of the final straw. It was a look where there was a sort of a zone pressure, which means there was
LEDs are freaking awesome. Love it.
And 3-drawer nightstand, starting at just $65.15 at Penny Mustard.
And now is a terrible time to lose sleep because of a bad mattress.
Yes, it is.
So come see our selection of sophisticated
720 WGN, Chicago.
Home that is matchless.
6 locations throughout Chicagoland.
PennyMustard.com.
Better versions of what people want.
Es en la oración. Amén. Bueno, mis hermanos, hoy vamos a estar hablando de los tres enemigos.
It's coming in really nice. 750 WNDZ, Portage, Indiana.
¿Cuáles son esos tres enemigos que al momento que usted y yo...
Airline pilots on the job. That and more news just 60 seconds away. It's 11:10.
The following is a paid political announcement.
780 WBBM, News Radio, Chicago.
I'm Lance Yudnock. I've spent a lifetime running, fixing, and operating heavy machinery, so I know the value of a good education. Our children need to be prepared for
demanded that the United States withdraw our troops from Syria so he could attack the Kurds.
Here's 820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois, about 40 miles away.
Sure, I could change that. Trump rolled over and stabbed the Kurds in the back. Our allies, who put their lives on the line, were slaughtered because Donald Trump's pretend patriotism was a con.
Okay, so this is a music station, WNOV. This is 860. This is pretty cool. This is out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles away, 250 watts during the day. It's without a loop, and we can put the loop on it. I'm sure we'll get tons of gain. So let's just go ahead and bring the loop in. I can't hover on the music, otherwise I would. There we go. Turned red. Very, very cool. Loving this loop. This loop works really well. It's one of my favorites now. You'll see me using it quite often in my videos. I used to use the Texan AN200. And I'll select antenna also, but this Turk Advantage really makes a difference. Okay, I'm just picking up voices here at 870 WKAR, East Lansing, Michigan. It's about 200 miles away. One of the farthest stations I can pick up in my location. So I'll bring the loop in, see if I can't hear this better. It's about as good as we're going to get it. That's pretty neat to pick that up. It's a hard one for me to get usually.
B.I.G. This woman, when it comes to pop culture, she's getting all this...
890 WLS, Chicago. High-pitch ring coming from the camera.
Anyway, just mild observation. Back to Dwayne Johnson here.
With Colin Cowherd.
Stuff happens. It works.
No one needs two pairs of diamond stud earrings.
The Big Badger, 920 WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
That's why Kessler's gives you a lifetime trade-up policy.
When you're ready for that bigger pair, just bring those diamond stud earrings back to Kessler's and we'll give you one.
They do not heal if they're neglected. They just simply become infected.
Here's 930 WBKM, Sandwich, Illinois. Relevant Radio, Catholic.
We try to relive the event as much as we can. But this doesn't
tea, and it's specially formulated to help detoxify and cleanse your kidneys, liver, colon, and blood all at once.
Here's 940 WFAW for Atkinson, Wisconsin.
The faster that waste is eliminated from the body, the less
Selectivity seems to be pretty good.
Spreading toxins to our blood.
Aware of the fact that sometimes what can really help us.
Next to it, 950 WNTD, Chicago. Relevant Radio, same broadcast as 930.
Somebody in the healing professions, whether that be a counselor, whether that be a spiritual director, or whether that be...
They don't like. But the flip side of that is the risk to your health, your finances, your relationships, and at the end, maybe a feeling
Here's 970 WHA, Madison, Wisconsin.
There's reasons why people stay, but there's also reasons why people yearn to do something.
Play coverage begins at 1:45 on Chicago's home for sports, ESPN 1000. Baseball's postseason brought to you by First Midwest.
There you go. You got ESPN 1000, WMVP, Chicago. Sorry, I can't work this. This volume slider is a little tricky to get it to get quiet and loud.
To share data between lines, mix with unlimited, or switch it up anytime. And now 5G is included with all new data options at no extra cost, which means you can save money without...
773-685-8222. Taco and tequila bar.
1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois. I'll go a little quicker here.
15 rodzajów margaryty, meksykańskie piwa I autentyczne, najświeższe dania. Mitcham Road pomiędzy Woodfield I Gulf Road.
Oh, we lost that one. 262-694-1050. What's going to happen tonight? Are you going to watch the debates? Ask the particulars.
Here's 1050 WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Well, who's going to score? Who's going to score the most points? Who's going to win, in your opinion? I want you to put your political prejudices.
They walked around the corner, and the guy talking about gentrification was black, so a white girl, and then
I think this is 1060. I'm gonna double check here.
that white girl. That was the vampires. They got it about vampires.
Yes, it is. It's coming in better on the GE versus my Skywave. WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan. This is about 100 miles away. Bring a loop in.
This is good. Looks good. I think this is in Chicago. I am so dumb. It just said vampires in the Bronx.
Cool stuff. Loving it. All right, let's keep rolling.
These teams don't know what's going to happen to Antonio Brown. He's going to be suspended, and is he clear from everything else?
Next to that was 1070 WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin, ESPN, NASCAR on the weekends. Sweet.
Antonio Brown, because I don't know if you know when he's going to be able to play again. All right, we're going to take
for a few good programs to serve their communities. Radio is better than ever in targeting an audience that listens to what you say. Learn more about this exciting radio broadcasting opportunity by calling WNWI Radio at 708.
So there you are, 1080 WNWI, Oak Lawn, Illinois.
Call now.
Call them. Okay, 1110 WMBI, Chicago, Illinois. Sounds good. It's such a thin profile.
Already there are suggestions in the media that all Biden basically has to do is show up. And if he manages to stay standing up...
Here's 1130 WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And the media is already saying there won't even be a need for a second debate. You can bet
people have taken advantage of it. Simply apply by September 30th, and they will waive your new member fee. That's $170 savings.
Here's 1160 WYLL, Hope for Your Life. It's usually Christian radio. This is Chicago, Illinois. And we know what's after this station.
Worked beautifully for decades. I'll give you the number here in a second, and if you call, you can get a price within 2 minutes. Just tell them the promo code SHARE to get your additional savings.
1180, and we'll see if we can find the squirrel.
45 Bible. That's 844.
Control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection.
And it's a commercial. This is 1180 WSQR, The Squirrel, Sycamore, Illinois.
9625. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-466-9625.
In uncertain times, you can be...
Bummer.
Una temporada regular, dijo, es más como una forma de evitar...
1200 WRTO, Chicago, Illinois.
He lanzado 70 entradas y 70 y tanto entradas en este año. Todos los lanzadores se sienten diferentes.
Pretty good dial here. We'll see where our selectivity is towards the top.
¿Mito o realidad? Mito. Hay muchos mitos, Carolina.
1220 WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois. Coming in good.
No es el WhatsApp, no es el Facebook, ¿verdad? Y sí decirle a la gente que la vacuna es segura, la vacuna es efectiva. Y esto de que nos enfermamos,
nice.
van a dar resfriados ese invierno.
Who knows? It's believed that the players have said, hey, if I have to take a mask on and off.
1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin.
And it's just not, you know, if...
muy serio y no se dejen engañar por cosas que
I mask all the time, supposedly, you know. So I guess I get it. There's no perfect way to deal with this, but it is an interesting thing.
Per i loro incarichi nei pubblici uffici per i quali il percettivo non paghi troppo alto.
Next to it's 1240 WSBC, Chicago, Illinois. So yeah, it was pretty good. Good selectivity getting that 1230 out of there. Beautiful.
Il popolo era contento di ciò che...
Provide resources and services like their home-delivered meals and transportation to essential medical appointments. To access any of their resources, just give them a call at 608-328-9499.
Okay, this is a faint station out of Monroe, Wisconsin. 1260 WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, I mentioned, and not sure where distance, so 60 miles I have. Let's put it in a Skywave, see if it can pick it up. Here we go, nice. Who says old school can't do it? This thing's awesome, dude. Loving this. Just gave the call letters while I was talking.
What it is, either you like it or you don't. They're not known for their cuisine, but it's nice to go get that.
1280 WBIG, Aurora, Illinois.
Listen, I can say this. I'm as Irish as they come.
Okay, the music is 1290 WZTI, the Fonz, Greenfield, Wisconsin. Pretty cool to pick this one up. This is fantastic. Definitely directional. Okay.
Zjednoczona prawica była zjednoczoną i mogła być prawdopodobnie zjednoczoną bez tej umowy, gdyby nie był
1300 WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois.
With Relief Factor, and tens of thousands of people are now taking...
Right next to it, 1310 WIBA. WIBA. I feel like I'm losing my voice here. Madison, Wisconsin.
Just getting older or even exercise, maybe you should do what this person did.
I lived for decades and a lot of it.
This thing's pretty sensitive. I'm loving it. Okay, this is 1330 WNTA, Rockford, Illinois. Probably an intro to a program. Guessing. I'd hover on it, but I'm sure that's a copyright. I think we're in 1340 here, JYI, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There we go. Cool. Didn't think I'd get that. Okay, this music here is 1380 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. And maybe that station before was 1360. Hold on, it might be on 1360 now. Hold on.
Casey here on the Trading Post.
Okay, good.
Like to do
we didn't skip anything. So this is 1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois. I thought I went to 1380. Nice.
1360 to get your ad on the Trading Post program. All right, we also have mytpost.
There we go, 1380 WBEL, BEL, South Beloit, Illinois. 1390 WGRB, Chicago, Illinois. Man, the selectivity is really good. Pretty awesome, like gospel music.
Something just can't be said with an LOL or an OMG. Some things just need to be done.
1400 WRJN, Racine, Wisconsin.
Feel the BC turbo.
In Rockford?
Let me double check for you. Let's see, in our hotels category. I know we do have quite a few.
1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois. Doing radio shopping. Love it.
The only ones that I have in Illinois right now are going to be Carpenter Street Hotel and
1430 WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois. Okay, here's 1440 WROK, Rockford, Illinois. I love their like rock songs to intro to their shows.
Spoke at the Republican convention in 2000. He was out there speaking in...
Hispanic station needs a little help. This is 1450. You don't usually get it. WCEV, Cicero, Illinois. Next to us, just barely coming in, WJTI, West Ellis, Wisconsin on 1460.
Flying, and I swear to you, I said it yesterday on the Big Red in the Morning show. Whenever I see a bald eagle,
Should be Iron Country, 1490, WGEZ. Tune it up here on Skywave.
that is red, white, and blueness right there. Aaron Tippin out of the break on Iron Country.
There you go, Iron Country said it. Beautiful.
That's off the text line. Just a...
Got some heavy metal music on 1500. WPJX, Zion, Illinois. Okay, we got music on 1520, WLUV, Loves Park, Illinois. I did hear a hint of 1510, which was WRDD, Waukesha, Wisconsin. But yeah, I'm running out of time. 1530, WCKG, Elmhurst, Illinois.
Good Morning Football. Josh Allen in his last 14.
A few stations in here. 1560, country music on WGLB, Port Washington, Wisconsin. Just picking up 1580, I think, WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin. Strong station, WCGO, Evanston, Illinois, on 1590. Should be hitting the top of the band. Here's 1620 traffic advisory radio, Lake County. Okay, it's going past 1620. It's 1640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin.
Neither do I condemn. And he never brought up the subject again.
And that's where it tops out. Okay, cool. That's it. There it is, the daytime band scan with the General Electric, the 7-2865. What a cool setup. I love the profile. I love the LED tuning. I think it's freaking awesome. This loudness sounds really good. It makes this thin radio just sound so spacious and deep. Sliders, yeah, they're not fun, but they work. Might have to clean them a little bit, but otherwise this radio is like mint condition. And I think he even had the original box. Yeah, awesome donation. Thank you, Chuck. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm running out of time here. If you like GE radios, make sure to subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of future reviews and band scans. I love the brand. You will see more on my channel. It rocks. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the GE 7-2865 LED tuning system during the day. I enjoyed it. I feel this radio did very well. Great selectivity. I knew exactly where I was at the whole way through. So that's very impressive. I'm glad I did this. All right, guys, you take care, and we'll see you in my next video.